I would like to introduce the International Business Development Manager of StrikePlagiarism.com. StrikePlagiarism.com is designed not only to detect plagiarism and text generated by AI, but also to teach how to prevent, correct mistakes, and improve the quality and originality of written text. Join her discussion entitled The AI Tool of Strike Plagiarism to delve into the platform's capabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the beautiful and intelligent Ms. Akmara Kushieva.
Our presentation, we've talked a lot about AI, and I'm bringing today a presentation about our platform, which is called StrikePlagiarism.com. It's an international European content search platform that we use also. A lot of universities in Manila and Philippines also using it. And we've heard that in the Philippines, you're facing with a lot of ChatGPT using cases. So it might be a great solution to prevent this. And so let me, without any further started. Okay. So we've heard a lot about the problems today, right? So we've talked about it, and there is some specific things about our platform that might be a great solution for the teachers and for the students who have, first of all, the lack of interaction, right? So first of all, when you're working with your student, teacher needs to explain, first of all, what needs to be corrected or needs to be changed in this work. So sometimes if the platform doesn't have this functionality, the feedback system or the lack of feedback might be a problem because the student won't be able to correct the work, and also the deadline might be affected in it. So with it, our platform, we're giving you the feedback tool, which allows you inside of the interactive report leave as many comments as you need to in any language, including Tagalog language. And lately, we created this comment tag groups, which makes it even more easier to leave a quick comment. It's the administrator need to prepare it initially using the platform, and it can be left inside of the report. And also, which we heard a lot, in other platforms, students are not allowed to go through the comments, and they have to waste their time to search for the exact comment that needs to be changed. So in our platform, you have this technical side, okay, on the left side, and students can go through it, and inside the navigation of the platform will react on some certain comment and will show you the exact fragment that needed to be edited. Okay. So this is you also have the evaluation mode, which allows you inside of the report to choose between three main options, right? So because when you're grading in the Moodle, it's a bit different, right? Because you have to decide what to do with your work. First of all, you have to explain to the student whether you are saving this work in the database of the university or it needed to be edited, right? Really changed, and he needs to send another version of his work. So we have three main options, right? Disqualification, sending for correction, and accepting. You can see that if you will accept the work, only if you will accept the work, it will be automatically added to the database of the university. On my brief talk, I will be talking about the integration of Strike and the Moodle. So you'll see how exactly can administrator configure the system. If you decide that the work should be added to the base automatically or manually, meaning that some certain works need to be evaluated manually or need to be evaluated automatically. Okay, so with our report, if you send it for correction, it will be never will be appeared in the database of the university, which makes it 100 times easier, because we've heard a lot of cases that in the other platforms, you have the only option to accept the work, and it will be going automatically to the database of the university. You cannot restore it back. So meaning that it makes work more difficult for a student, because he needs to correct his own work. It might be termed as a self-plagiarism, okay, if he will upload the second version of his work. But he doesn't need to do it, right? It's his own work. So he just needs to do some correction and send it back to the teacher, upload it to the assignment, for example. And in our platform, with our interactive report, if you send it for correction, you might be not worried that it will be saved in the database. Okay? So with the leaving feedback for students, it will help our teacher develop the skill of paraphrases, analyze the information first of all, prevent the copy-paste skills, and develop academic writing skills. Also, the other problem is the text modification, or as we call them, text manipulation. Okay, because for some certain universities where the students not paying attention at the threshold value, or they don't know how to interpret the coefficient of similarity, for example, or the plagiarism in general, they're trying to somehow to cheat the platform, meaning that they're trying to code the entire work, because we all know that each letter of the document is some certain code of the system. And if you change the source code, it will be affecting generally to the coefficient of similarities. Okay, so it will be on the normal. But our platform, it can detect all the manipulations, all the text manipulations, including characters from other alphabets, including spreads, microspaces, hidden characters, which you're not able to see in the original work. While you're checking the doc or the PDF file, you cannot see it. But when you will upload it to the official platform, which can analyze the text manipulation, you will see it inside the report with our navigation tool. It will direct you to this exact manipulation. Okay? And it will show if the number was exceeded, if you have, it's warning you by alarm tool, which is very useful and convenient. And also, only in StrikePlagiarism, we have this paraphrases tool, which is called, in another world, it's called Smart Marks tool, which allows you to see the original source, the original phrase of the sentence. And as you can see, we marked it with a black color. You see the original sentence. And down below, you see the sentence that the author paraphrased. And it will help you to understand if the student is allowed to paraphrase, is allowed to analyze the original word. Okay, so it somehow will be a very helpful tool for our teacher. So going to the next one, the showing the original sources, which is also some unique tool of StrikePlagiarism, okay? Because we've heard that in other tools you can see the link of the source, but it's not clickable. It's not showing you the original source, mainly the internet source, okay? Because a lot of students, they use the internet, because internet was threatened as also as the type of the manipulation, okay, a while ago. But now it's pretty okay to use the internet. So within our platform, we're showing you not only the link, but you can click on the exact link, and on the left side you'll be seeing the original source from the internet. And for making it easier in order to save the time for the teacher, for the expert, we highlighted the sentences that author used in his work. And if you click on this highlighted words, it will navigate you to the report, to the fragment of the report. And you will be able to see if student left this link to the source, if he mentioned that internet was his main source. Okay? If he didn't, you know what to do. Leave him a comment or tag that he needs to pass the link. Okay? So also, we live in bilingual countries, okay, most of us. So in Philippines, where you have several official languages, you know that students can use different languages in order to write their works. Okay, it's called, in our system, we invented this, we're using this additional tool. It's called translation mode, which allows you to see if the work was done originally by a student in this exact language. So you can choose between 100 languages, including Chinese, including Malay, Thailand, and other main languages. Okay, so it will be automatically translate our text to the language that you suspect the student took his work. Okay, so and you will decide which text you have to analyze, the translated one or the original. That's the other topic. Cross-check mode. I've heard that we also we're using this tool also in Moodle, within the Moodle, but you can use it directly in our platform by creating assignments for the teachers. But it's perfectly integrated in Moodle. When you're using assignment tool, you're creating assignments for your students, you can compare several works at the same time in order to see if the student cheated, if they copy-paste from other work within one organization. And it will be appeared in one report. We'll be having this fragment, similarities within assignment. It's called cross-check. You see how many percentage was taken from other student. It will be marked the name of the student, and you can click on a navigation tool. It will be double checking. Okay, you can see which fragment was taken from other students' work. So going back to the AI, that's the latest problem, I would say. And I've heard that today earlier mentioned that AI, it's not a solution, and I totally agree with that. It's a tool that you can use to see if the student wrote his work himself or he used some additional sources. Okay, so internet was also developed. First of all, it was taken as some kind of a manipulation that student took. It was a trend before, but nowadays most of the students, they do use internet source, of course, but we have to aware that it shouldn't be our control. Okay, we have to know if the students for real use this tool or not, and while he was writing his work. And within creating our AI detection probability tool, we are letting you know that showing not only the percentage of AI probability tool, but also detailed information for each fragment. And it's very convenient that in our platform, you see all the information within one report. You see not only the coefficient of similarity, number 2, but also you see the fragment AI content detection score. So you can analyze and you can tell us point a student for 2 coefficients at once. Okay, so we having this detailed information. You see not only the percentage of AI, but the details that allows you to open an additional report inside of the report. Okay? So as you see on my screen, it's called AI detection report. Okay? If you will click on the details, it will be automatically appear. On the left side, you will be seeing all the information, it's mainly the technical information, and different colors, meaning that that's the percentage of AI using inside of these works. And on the right side, you see color text, meaning referring to this coefficient, okay, this percentage. Meaning that if the red color if we highlight the text with the red color, means that the text was the probability that this text was written by AI is over 60%. Okay, and if it was colored by green, that the probability is less than 20%. So it gives us information that it was whether wrote by ChatGPT or not. Okay. So yeah, over there down below you see the details. Okay, we show you information details for each fragment. So you see how many percentage for AI content we have separately for each fragment of the text. So our AI content search tool makes prevention of AI-generated text easier to analyze for teacher, and it supports more than 30 languages. We use modified word model that allows us to see whether the text was generated by human or by machine. And compared with other tools, why ours is better than the others? Okay, we didn't invent this tool by ourselves, as it did our competitors. I'll be honest. We're using an additional provider service. It's called Originality AI, and right now it's the best service that provides you the accuracy. It's over 94%, and it also works for translated text and for paraphrase text. For example, if student generated text by ChatGPT and he translated that text to other language or even paraphrase that, it will detect. It will show you in the report. So if you ask what versions of ChatGPT we do support, it will be ChatGPT 1, 2nd, 3rd, 4, Neo, and Bar. And today, showing you my gratitude for all the organizers, all the participants. We're giving you a free trial that you can scan by using our QR code. Yeah, you can test also a plagiarism tool and including the AI tool. And I'll be welcoming and waiting for you for my brief talk that will be seeing how the integration of Strike and Moodle works. And I'll show you our report more precisely. Thank you so much for your attention. If you have any questions.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Meryl Kushieva, and thank you for that free trial. So at this point, the floor is once again open for your questions. Oh, there. Yes, ma'am. Please approach the microphone. Please state your name and your institution and then your question.
Hello, good morning. I am Precious Ann Sangkay. I am from the Maritime Academy of Asia and Pacific. I was quite curious with your product, and I was curious if how long does it take to generate a report about plagiarism. For example, I am checking my sections and I have multiple sections that I'm handling. And let's say I have about 1,000 students. How long will that take to be checked? Or to have a report about it?
Okay, thank you. It's a very nice question. Usually, if you're using a Moodle integration, it takes within 5 minutes to get one report. But as you know, you can upload as many works at the same time as you want, so all the reports will be generated within 5 minutes. But we are guaranteeing by our contract that the maximum time for checking all the documents is 24 hours. That's what we do guarantee. But normally it takes within 5 minutes.
So 5 minutes for all of the documents that, for example, I have an assignment to check, and the students will be submitting a last of essays for that. Let's say 2,000 words for every assignment, and then I have 1,000 students to check. So in 24 hours, it's guaranteed to be finished. Was that it? Did I get it right?
Yeah, it only depends on your time management. If you upload all the works at the same time, report will be generated at the same time.
Okay. So it's on the fly.
Yeah.
So if it is Moodle integrated or it works as a plugin in Moodle, so automatically when the student uploads his or her assignment, it's automatically being checked already.
Yeah, as I mentioned, and I'll be showing you in my brief speech, you can choose how to set the checking for the report automatically or manually. Okay, so meaning that if you will upload all the documents for plagiarism, automatically, and you will set it automatically, all the works will be checked automatically and sent to the database. Or if you want to go more precise about each report, if you want to analyze it better, it's better that if you set it manually. Okay, so you won't skip anything.
Okay, I see. So thank you for answering my question. The only thing that is actually the magic question that's wandering in my head right now is how much will that thing cost?
Okay, I see that you struggle with that.
Anyways, thank you for answering the question.
Thank you.
I'm sure others are also interested in that question. So thank you, ma'am. So you can either do it automatically or manually. Any other question? Yes, ma'am, from table number 23.
Good morning, everyone. Magdalenahan from the Visayas State University in Leyte. So it's not more of a question; it's rather soliciting a suggestion. So, as one of the administrators of our LMS in the university, I often get this question: if we are allowing our students to utilize ChatGPT and other AI tools with their like narrative reports, researches, and other academic works, why do we need to integrate AI into our LMS? So if we are allowing them to use this one, so why is there a need to check for AI generated reports? So just like more on a suggestion, or how do I answer these questions from my co-faculty members?
Yeah, okay, that's a great question. We would not recommend students restriction of the using of AI because it's almost impossible, okay, first of all. But it's rather better to be ready that you have this tool to see if the student use AI or not, okay, so it's better to be ready that you have this tool implemented to your plagiarism checker. But it also, we do recommend that universities that make some certain procedures of how it should be used. Okay? So that's our recommendation.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. So that's all the way from Leyte. Thank you. Any other question? Yes, sir, from table number 8.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm just curious, is it possible to detect what tools used by the students to generate the text or any AI generated reports?
I'm sorry, if it's possible to
detect what tools or AI tools used by the students to generate report.
You can test it. You can follow the work and see how our platform works and how our tools providing you information. But Yeah, it's impossible if you don't have a good tool. But as I said, as I mentioned before, we're using additional service provider, which gives us accuracy over 94%. And you'll be having additional tool to check it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so it's the best opportunity to make use of the free trial. All right, any other question? I saw hands raised on table number 16. Yes, sir.
Good morning, my name is Rovi Vargas from the University of Guam. May I ask if there's a minimum, let's say it's a paper, is there a minimum for words to detect the AI? Let's say there's an assignment where you have to make a summary with 100 words or less. Would AI be able to detect that?
Also, nice question. Our recommendation, and you need to upload to your system that it will be better information provided for you. The minimum amount of pages is 5 pages that you have to upload, okay, to see it. And for the text limitation, the maximum size limit for one document is 100 megabytes, meaning that it can be book, dissertation, monography, and so not less than 5 pages.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, sir. So that one is from all the way from Guam. So as we have limited time for the Q&A, sorry. Okay, one last question from, yes, sir.
Yes, good morning. My name is Parkinson from Cambodia. My question is StrikePlagiarism. Is it able to integrate into the Moodle or required to access directly to the platform? And second, how do you charge of the services or subscription to your platform by number of transaction or number of agent? I don't know. And the third question, does StrikePlagiarism support Cambodian language? Thank you.
Okay, that's a very interesting question. Answering on your first question, if it's integrated to the Moodle, yes, it is. We do support Moodle versions starting from 3.6 till 4.3. Okay. Answering on your second question, what's the charge for the platform for the subscription? It's different. We have different prices because it depends on the first of all the budget of the university and the amount of the users. Okay, but I would say that we do charge for when we do charge for the number of the authors. The limit for the checking is unlimited. For one account, you get unlimited checkings, which allows you to create the assignments and uploads unlimited versions for your assignments, which makes it better, right? And the third, being honest, I never had this request for Cambodian language, but if you do want it to see in our interface, it's possible because we do make it easier for our end users. So if we do see this necessity, we for sure will implement this language. Recently we did the interface, we translated it to Thai language, so I don't think that it's going to be a problem.
All right, thank you. With that, once again, may I invite Ms. Cheryl Villaruman to present the Certificate of Appreciation to our speaker. And this reads, Moodlemoot Philippines 2024 presents the Certificate of Appreciation to Ms. Akmara Kushieva in grateful recognition for sharing her invaluable knowledge and experience to the participants of the Moodlemoot Philippines 2024. So once again, thank you very much, and please do extend our gratitude to StrikePlagiarism for being our gold sponsor in this Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause please for Ms. Mara Kushieva.